Today we're talking wallpaper. Now hang on tight because I've got a lot of information to share with you. First things first, we have to talk about prep, then we'll talk about wallpaper, and then we'll talk about the installation. So for the prep, I ensured that the whole wall was primed. I had a seam down the middle that was kind of evident, so I plastered over that. I caulked all of the edges of my baseboard and in the corners so that I have no openings. Then I went ahead and added a wallpaper primer. What that does for us is two things. For one, help adhere the wallpaper to the wall, and number two, it's going to make it easy to take the wallpaper off if you ever should need it. Once you've selected your wallpaper, you've got your wallpaper paste, you've done all the prep, now you have to do the layout. We have wallpaper here that is 24.5 inches, which is great for a wall that's about 8 feet. You want to take into consideration where it lands into the corner, and some people will tell you to start in the middle, some people will tell you to start in the corner, some people will tell you to start by the door and work your way around. I'm going to tell you to start where it's best for you and the layout of the room because every single orientation is completely different. So we're going to take and lay out first. Use your roll, don't unravel it. You're going to start and you're going to butt it into the corner. You're going to put a mark. And then again, all the way around the room. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops, 6 runs, 6 rows of wallpaper. And here we go. So we're going to take a measurement from top to bottom to know how long we're going to cut the wallpaper. Once we get that measurement, we're going to add 2 inches to the top and 2 inches to the bottom. And here we go. So we're moving on to the wallpaper paste. Some people like to use a thick nap roller, about 1/2 inch. I don't like to because it makes a big mess and you splatter and you get a bunch all over the place. I can control much better with a brush. Most wallpaper kits come with a little 6-inch brush like this, which is perfect, as well as that allows me to really put some excess exactly where I want it to go, which is all along the seams, in this case the corner, and right over where that plumb line was drawn so that when it goes on, that very edge is completely covered. It's kind of hard to see where you're going because it's transparent, but just point your light and kind of look at the sheen and you can see where you're headed. All right, we're going to do our first sheet. And I've got 2 inches at the top and 2 inches at the bottom, so I'm not too worried about it. And I want to leave a little bit of space. I want to make sure I'm tucked into the corner and then I'm as close to this straight edge as possible. You're going to want to put your straight edge down. And once you start your cut, you don't want to lift up. You're going to cut, move your spatula, cut. Honestly, that's the whole secret to wallpaper right there. I'm going to wipe back my excess, and at the same time I'm going to use a little squeegee with a felt top so that I don't damage my wall. All right, so now we repeat the process 1, 2, 3 times, and then I'm going to talk to you about windows. Now here's the trick to the windows. I've got an opening here, right? So I'm going to cut just inside of all of this molding so I can easily tuck it in. Then I'm going to cut my top and my sides and my bottom exactly the way I did the other pieces. In the corner, I purposely overlapped because I'm going to cut right down the center, take off the excess, and we'll have a nice perfect seam. So there you have it, DIY wallpaper. If you want to take textures and paint colors to a whole nother level, then wallpaper is the way to go. For this and more, check us out at familyhandyman.com.